Hi guys, you are welcome back to Physical Fashion House channel. My name is Fola. Today we'll be learning how I made this beautiful pleated net sleeve with ruffles at the wrist. Let's get started. Now to make this sleeve, I will be needing my basic sleeve pattern. Here I have it. Then I need like 1 to 1.5 yards of thin net. The first thing I will need to consider in making this sleeve is to measure the length of my basic sleeve. And the length of my basic sleeve is 23. Yours might be 24. So this 23 now, I'm going to multiply it by 3. So for this sleeve we are making, you can choose to make it 3/4. If you are making it 3/4, and sleeve length is 17 to 18 inches. So that is what you will multiply by 3. Now, 23 inches, we multiply it by 3. It gives us 69 inches. So let's say 70 inches because of the joining allowance of up and down. So 70 inches we need for the length of our net now. So let me measure what we are having here. Yeah, we have 70 inches here. This basic sleeve is on fold. So this is it. We have 7 inches here. If you open it, it will give you 14 inches. So you need that 70 inches. Make sure you add something by 16 to 18 inches. Me, I'll be using 20 inches because it is after we do what we are about to do now that we'll come and cut out our sleeve. So I will use 70 inches by 20 inches. Now, I cut out 70 inches by 22 inches. You can just cut out 70 inches by 20 or 22 inches to be on safer side, because by the time you begin to join it together, the net might shrink. The next thing for me to go and do is to take this net to the machine. I will now begin to hold it, leaving like 1 to 2 inches up here. So from up here now, I mark 2 inches. So after these 2 inches, I mark 1 inch. So I take it to the machine. I will go and run a stitch on it this way, 1 inch. I will run stitch on this way, on this 1 inch. So thereafter, it will be like this. So I will take the next one, 1 inch. I will stitch it. I will pick the next one, 1 inch. I will stitch it. That is how I will do it till I get to the very end. So that is what I want to go and do now. So I will come and show you the result. So it is after then we will use this basic sleeve pattern to cut out our sleeve. Yes, here we have it. I've gone ahead to hold all the pleats, and when you measure it now, this is it. I'm having my 23 inches now. So the next thing is to place it on fold. We want to cut out our sleeve now. Place it on fold this way. You place your pattern on it just like this. So I'll go ahead to pin down my pattern on it. The next thing is for me to cut it out. You don't need to add any side seam allowance because it's stretchy and it has to be fitted. Now, the next thing we want to do now is to get our flare parts, the flare part of our sleeve. And to achieve that, you measure what you are having at the wrist region here. We have 10 inches. This 10 inches is going to serve as the circumference of our flare. And to get the 360-degree circumference over 6.284. That is what we are going to use. So our circumference now is 10 inches. But because there are some ruffles in that flare, we are going to multiply this by 3. So making 30. So 30 over 6.284. That is what we are going to. And when we divide 30 over 6.284, it gives us something close to 5 inches. So now we want to cut our 360-degree flare. So I have here with me 24 inches by 24 inches. That is what we are having here. So I will fold it into 4, just this way. Here it is. It has been folded into 4. You can see we have 4 slides here. So the first thing I do is to get my radius, and according to our calculation, we have 5 inches. So I mark 5 inches round. I've marked 5 inches round, which is radius, to get our circumference. So the next thing is to get the length of our flare. I'll be using 5.5. The length of my flare is actually 5 inches. So plus have an inch to join it to the sleeve. So we are not folding it at the end part. This is it. I measure what I'm having here now. So I'm having my 30 inches here. I even have a excess. I'm having like a 34 inches now. So the next thing is for me to go and gather this to give me 10 inches. Then I attach it to my sleeve. So let me go and do that. Now here we have our sleeve. You can see how beautiful it looks. The flare part has been attached to it. You can see how full and elegant it looks. So the next thing is just to go and fix the armor to the bodice. Now this is the final look of a pleated net sleeve with ruffles at the wrist. You can see how beautiful it looks. One thing I want you to know about this sleeve is that there are 2 ways to make this sleeve. You can make it this way, I did. At the same time, you can choose to make it by getting your 70 by 20 inches, then run your stitch at the center, and by the 2 sides, run your stitch and gather it to get the length of your sleeve. Original length of your sleeve. You might not need to do all this one, but I see this one as a better way. This one is neater than the other one. That's why I choose this. So you are good to use either of the 2 method. So that is it. I'm sure you have really enjoyed this video. Like this video, share it with your friends and family, and drop your comments on the comment section. And if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.